超速英単語
acoustic, endurance, prestige, costly, cognitive, fascinate, ingredient, plague, naive, reassure, downpour, ownership, sophisticated, aquatic, staircase, analogy, townscape, tortoise, demolish, moisten, obstacle, prior, evolve, primer, continental, duke, subtle, counsel, subliminal, impurity, fabric, oversee, symbolize, insufficient, warlike, mold, devise, infamous, accountant, default, supplementary, autobiography, mouthful, conscience, fitness, excessive, luminous, immortal, transmission, lever, deepen, advisory, ape, relevant, expanse, insight, verbal, scope, eliminate, misty, censure, iceberg, equation, bribe, incentive, perspective, animate, asset, generate, reckless, botany, debris, plead, puff, modification, console, nobility, odor, irritate, statistics, veto, embed, tentative, ultrasonic, endeavor, inland, abrupt, cue, synonym, climatic, nutrition, sensitivity, unwise, infect, complement, objection, explosive, archive, implicit, Celsius, imaginable, coincidence, overtime, hardship, continuation, humanitarian, faculty, incidence, reclaim, regime, exceptional, gigantic, discomfort, reproduction, hypothesis, diameter, stray, credence, neural, alley, accumulate, microscopic, maximize, unemployed, amidst, accommodate, accusation, affirmative, refinement, enhance, descendant, unfavorable, fatality, skyscraper, initiate, uncompromising, inseparable, liable, subsequently, parasite, trivial, syllable, hieroglyph, avert, equivalent, inefficient, utmost, participant, tyranny, transaction, Antarctic, overthrow, nicotine, solar, intimate, condemn, decompose, sway, patent, truthful, acknowledge, cosmic, reconstruct, turnover, cluster, hum, outbreak, orientate, successive, theft, supplement, compliance, infrastructure, credible, crude, institutionalize, conception, swap, advertiser, excellence, stall, instinctual, impatience, cue, rebuild, repetitive, multitude, precaution, craftsman, dishonest, convict, nonetheless, worthwhile, predator, inductive, haunt, expertise, magnetic, electron, commodity, inefficiency, revolve, contaminate, nectar, carve, forsake, burial, revolutionize, dump, mole, incomprehensible, inaccurate, navel, comparable, lichen, backing, beneficial, vendor, commence, utility, initiative, immature, interchangeable, frustrate, scrape, malicious, holiday-making, heredity, topsoil, bias, domination, formality, reckon, glimpse, physicist, cargo, lorry, daydream, boredom, commonwealth, souvenir, boost, narrative, stag beetle, orthodox, controversy, Antarctica, therapy, dampen, peril, mutate, prey, activate, exclamation, gravity, suppression, savage, streamline, seaweed, grove, portfolio, marvel, woe, profound, defendant, contradiction, albeit, dwelling, probe, glossy, visualize, incapable, anew, proceedings, fraction, binding, vapor, jerk, ample, handicraft, plateau, beak, seesaw, foster, gene, agenda, tourism, hail, immoral, outdo, capability, preface, depress, resound, postgraduate, offender, obstruct, intermittent, herd, intermediate, lone, like-minded, unfold, bodily, overstate, straight, voluntary, midsummer, vocal, referendum, permafrost, administrator, dose, safeguard, boulevard, statehood, tuck, botanical, fragment, generalize, persistent, voltage, diminish, premier, comparative, diplomat, coolant, motivate, utilize, fleet, gathering, squash, render, recede, arrogant, unveil, cult, distinctive, coexistence, crisp, forthcoming, environmentalism, transit, misplace, elaborate, socialism, presumably, engrossed, ecstasy, terminal, hostility, transparent, lava, countless, icon, placebo, indication, discern, comprehensive, transmit, domain, materialize, obscure, urgency, deficit, criterion, mammal, perch, fossil, diagnose, paradigm, gadget, comprehend, inherent, tremendous, whirl, ritual, commemorate, instrumental, uptake, identical, effective, hostile, jack, complement, dedication, adequate, pant, variable, categorize, rainfall, encore, suppress, plentiful, crane, divine, eradicate, mortality, realm, pharmacy, vigorous, grenade, indiscriminate, rehabilitate, encode, intensive, photographic, puncture, merciful, persist, outskirts, masquerade, canon, mainland, progression, nuisance, perspective, penetrate, ratio, enquiry, collective, dental, ponder, muggy, narrate, cast, complication, plow, genetic, align, tablet, site, invalid, deprive, stimulus, cooperative, shear, resent, mislead, classify, shatter, outburst, striped, molecule, thereby, resin, reflective, hilarious, calamity, terminate, permanence, certificate, tackle, microscope, deficient, personnel, course, inflexible, fluid, navigate, alongside, mountaineer, bounce, insert, hilly, disapprove, prominence, Copernican, heap, debatable, visibility, premise, attribute, preliminary, preferable, exploit, theoretical, diagnosis, quantify, harass, mentor, dedicate, indicator, thermal, lag, morality, descendant, floral, primate, ally, ultraviolet, virtually, characterize, counterpart, sequence, stagger, lifespan, valid, troublesome, authorize, retina, extract, susceptible, caption, parameter, omission, dual, applicant, plug, warrant, fatigue, conversion, hourly, methodology, inadequate, veterinary, meteorology, handrail, sideways, leak, pillar, blueprint, decent, heritage, unload, biased, assassination, span, lethal, forum, socialist, circulation, considerably, institutional, mannerism, lease, remembrance, probability, assess, beforehand, untouched, inflict, grammatical, comprehensible, brass, masterpiece, offspring, necessitate, chic, minimal, unsay, correspond, sprint, intercept, dissatisfy, spectacular, aboriginal, deceit, neuron, banner, benchmark, compulsory, reliable, linear, genome, metropolitan, simultaneously, consolidate, compel, corpus, exclusive, heave, fetch, vice versa, duration, taxation, derive, signify, workmanship, adhere, prototype, zealous, stack, workforce, affiliate, proposition, contradictory, habitual, spit, pension, equip, interruption, distraction, intolerable, courier, rigid, embryo, fig, guardian, pregnant, coverage, emulate, foul, moratorium, metaphor, mileage, clash, peer, feeble, residential, cod, monopoly, nip, instructive, famine, complicate, chant, overwhelm, deliberately, hence, respectively, exposition, gimmick, editorial, innovative, symmetrical, swamp, handout, ethical, fraud, tote, courageous, camouflage, competent, functional, dimension, accessible, revise, revenue, virus, feedback, overpower, brewery, impede, ridge, clinical, diverse, overpay, biomass, notably, isolate, sociable, reconsider, obsolete, novice, inclination, mug, cosmetic, fume, weighty, tightrope, predominant, offshore, migrant, proofread, rubbish, vicious, eject, orbit, recollect, paradox, insistent, precedence, asymmetry, degradation, eligible, linguist, unavoidable, blast, starch。
高評価、チャンネル登録もよろしく。